Okay, today I'm going to be talking about mullein. Now, I've been avoiding this plant, weed, whatever you want to call it, because normally when I touch it, I start coughing and I'm like, oh, maybe I'm allergic to it. After doing tons of reading, and I mean tons of reading on this stuff, I found out that mullein is actually an expectorant. So basically it brings up all the mucus and stuff in your chest. It's great against coughs, colds, earache. It's been used against TB. There's tons of studies out there, and actually studies as well by medical professionals too. One of the first things to clarify is how you actually pronounce this. Now, I went online and looked at tons of videos, and people are saying mullein and mullein, but apparently you do actually call it mullein. Other benefits of this, which is what appealed to me, is that it's actually good for the hypothyroidism and also for the glands as well. So I'm always kind of prone to my glands being swollen when I get a cold, and also I do get chesty coughs as well when I get a cold. So for me, this kind of was a no-brainer, and the fact that it's growing everywhere, and I mean everywhere here, I thought, okay, I'm going to look into this and see what I can do. What you'll see on the mullein plant first is, especially when it starts to flower, is these beautiful yellow flowers here. Now, this is what you can use. You can use it for tea, you can use it for salve, balm, multiple things, to be honest. You can even smoke this stuff. But another part of the plant, well, you can pretty much use the whole plant, but another part of the plant you tend to use is the leaves. Now, you want the lower leaves on the plant, the baby leaves, not too big. You don't want them dried up like this one here. You want them, the super duper fluffy ones. I mean, they are just so soft. So I'm going to dry some out. I've already tried some of the flowers in a tea, and it tasted fine. I tested it out on myself because I thought, I want to see if I'm allergic to it. I was okay. A little guinea pig. I'm going to pluck some of the flowers off. I'm also going to take some of the leaves off these around here. There's also, you'll see, I'll bring you over here. There's a new growth there, which is good to use. So I'm going to dry them. One of the things I'm going to do is dry them and make them for tea. And I'm also going to make some salve out of it because it's an anti-inflammatory too. So here we go. It actually reminds me of corn on the cob when you look at it closely. But these are little flowers that I'm getting to in here. I don't pick the old ones, just the bright yellow ones. Yeah, it's like corn on the cob. Ha 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 ha. I've been out here picking now for about 10 minutes and my nose is dripping. I think it works. Oh, and wild horses. Hey. My first time doing this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a salve from the flowers that I gathered, and I'm also going to make a separate salve from the leaves, and then I'm going to dry some leaves and I'm going to dry some flowers, and then I'm going to make myself a nice cuppa for tonight too. Okay, this is gonna go in a sunny place now for the next, they say 2 weeks. Do you know what? I'm gonna do 4 weeks like I do with the arnica. And then I'll show you the progress. And for the flowers. And same thing, I'm now going to leave this in a sunny place for 4 weeks probably. I'll give it a shake every couple of days as well. And here we have the flowers. What I've done is I've just put them on a paper towel and just move them around every day or so. And they should be super crumbly and dry in about 3-4 days. We'll see. As soon as they're crumbly, I know they're really dry. I've laid the leaves out for drying, giving them a quick rinse off for any bugs, and now we wait for about 5 days, 7 days until they're crumbly. go make myself a cuppa. You can make it from the fresh leaves. So I put them in a tea strainer, boil the kettle. And I'll let it steep for 10 minutes. Join me for part 2, October 13th.